Hello, Lake Deaton, friends and family. I hope you have had a great weekend and your week starting well on this Tuesday morning. I love the scripture for today from Psalm number 84 that talks about just this praise of God and lifting up God. How lovely is your dwelling place, O Lord of heaven's armies. I long, yes, I faint with longing to enter the courts of the Lord. Have you ever had something that is so important to you that you just, from the passion of your heart, you just desire to have more and more of it? That's what the psalmist is describing right here, that there's just this passion for God. And the psalmist wants to declare the glory of God. And just lift God up. And there's something that happens when we do this. There's something that just puts everything into perspective in our life when we can lift God up and we can give God praise for who God is. In verse 5, it says, "What joy for those whose strength comes from the Lord, who have set their minds on a pilgrimage to Jerusalem." You know, for a Jew of the Old Testament, the pilgrimage to Jerusalem was like going to the high Mecca. It was the greatest journey you could take because it was going to God, because God dwelt in the temple. And for us, it's a journey into our very being because God inhabits our hearts. God is resident in our lives. And so our strength comes from God who's resident with us. One of the things that happened to Lloyd and I years ago, we kind of went through this time period where we started getting kind of cynical or just jaded to the things of the world and to life around us. And we had been reading something that talked about keeping a list of where we saw God at work around our lives. And we would start writing things down and we would keep that list. We journaled when we saw God at work. And it became this great source of joy for us to just look and find ways to get the strength from the Lord and give God praise. Within this time, we also learned that it became this wonderful practice to end our day by just spending time and seeing, acknowledging, verbally acknowledging where we had seen God at work that day. And so that's what I encourage you to do as you read through this great psalm. I hope you like all three of the psalms, that you're blessed with them. But as you read through this Psalm 84, this beautiful psalm of longing to be with God, think about how God has been in your life today, how God's been in your life the last few days, and find a way to write those down and give praise. Maybe even write down a short prayer of thanksgiving, just to glorify God and thank God because the Lord is your strength. So have a blessed day, and may the Lord's blessings be filling your lives and all that you do. God bless.